Hello everybody, my name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Do you like to read books plus get surprises? Who doesn't like surprises? Once Upon a Book Club is one of the most interesting boxes I unbox on my channel. This is my third unboxing from this company, and I am always pleasantly surprised with what I receive. So I reviewed this book, Georgie All Along by Kate Claiborne. This is 100% chick lit, kind of romance chick lit. I am usually not into these types of books. However, this one was a great surprise. And let's get into the contents of this box. I'm kind of blabbing today. Don't ask me why. I'm trying to do a lot of filming all in one day, and I'm probably reaching my limit. But this is what you get. So the shtick about Once Upon a Book Club is when you reach certain pages, you open gifts. So every book that I have gotten, I have not opened the gift until I read to that corresponding page in the book. So for instance, the first gift was actually pretty quickly into the book. It was on page 29. When you reach that page, you open the corresponding gifts. So this is going to be a total spoiler video. I'm going to show you all the gifts. But let's go through this little package first. Every book box comes with the package, with literature, and what I love the most about the package is we get a book plate with the author's signature, and I have him putting them inside of each of the books. So you get a signed book plate, which is always nice. You get a, basically a welcome letter about the book, and it is written by the author, and it basically says why she wrote the book, what motivated her to write the book, and stuff like that. And then there's a reading guide in here with an interview with the author. This was the book from February 2023, by the way, which sold out. However, I did contact the company, and they are going to try to sell one-off boxes of this particular box. So you just have to check their website to see when you can buy a one-off box. And we also got a lovely bookmark. So that is the welcome package. Oh, excuse me. I film outside because don't ask. That's the space I have right now in my life. Okay, what is this book about? Like I told you, this is chick literature. It is about Georgie. Georgie grew up in small town Virginia. She was what teachers would describe as not motivated, a troublemaker, had no plans for the future, no college plans, no trade school plans. Georgie was the friend that everybody always wanted to have. And her best friend in high school was total opposite of her, valedictorian of the class, very studious, joining all the clubs, that type of person. After high school, Georgie left small town, had a few jobs along the way, ended up being a personal assistant to some high-powered Hollywood person in Los Angeles. She spent 10 years in Los Angeles living, quote, what people back home would think is a glamorous life. It really wasn't. She was, on beck and call 24/7 to a very high-powered woman in the movie industry. Well, this woman decided, I'm done with this industry. Goodbye, Georgie. Goodbye, LA. I'm going to Mexico, live on a farm, have some alpacas. Georgie, you go and find your life because you've been taking care of me for 10 years. So what does Georgie do? All confused. She goes back home. And when she goes back home to small town Virginia, she obviously reconnects with people there. And her best friend from high school has also moved back home. The one that was, the valedictorian, studious one. She is now pregnant, lives in a beautiful house on a lake, blah, blah, blah. I need you, Georgie. Georgie goes back home to help her and to find herself. Because what her and her friend did when they were in high school is they kept a diary called Fiction Fic. And they talked about all sorts of things there, things they wanted to do, the cool people they wanted to hang out with, etc., etc. And Georgie realized, I didn't do those kind of things. Maybe now that I am back home, I should explore those options. But who does she meet on her first day back home? The hunk of the year. The hunk of her crush that she had in high school. It's the black sheep of the family, brother. She meets him, and that's where I am going to stop talking about the book, because do they fall in love? What is it like? Why is he the black sheep of the family, right? That's where I am going to end, because I don't want to give out too many spoilers of what the book's about and how it develops and what happens to Georgie and her new man. So let's go to the gifts. Let's open the first gift. It's at the bottom of page 29. She is home in her parents' house. Her parents are away on vacation. They are the hippie, eclectic type. She gets into a robe. She says the robe, it's got bell-shaped sleeves and goes all the way to the floor with a short train in the back. And it makes me feel like I'm in a soap opera. This is the kind of robe you put on when you've lost your job and your former teacher thinks you're pathetic. And also your best friend might think you are too. This is the kind of robe you put on when you're about to eat snacks and read a diary of your adolescent fantasy. This robe is for glamour. So I'm thinking, okay, they keep talking about a robe. Are they actually going to give us a robe? So here's page 29. Obviously, I've seen all the gifts because I opened it up when I read it. Guess what? They gave us a robe. And it took every ounce of me not to open it because I wanted to show you how beautifully packed it came. Now that I am opening it, I can mess up the packaging. But I was just like flipping out because I love robes. Who doesn't love a comfy robe? It could be a terry cloth robe. Excuse that sound. It could be a satin robe like this is. This must be the tie. Ooh, who doesn't love a robe to put on over a tank top? To put on over your jammies. This is a beautiful, says Georgie soap opera robe. I'm sure it's one size fits all. And it is long. And it is beautiful. This feels so luxurious. And it has little tie in here. So it's a nice robe. So you tie it first to the tie inside. And then you use the sash. Let's see how it looks. It goes down to my ankles. This is perfect! So I'm gonna wear the robe for the rest of the video because it does make me feel really pretty, and I love a pretty robe. I really love the fabric. So that is the first gift. Is this insane? Is this box insane? And I suggest if you get this box, by the way, I do have a 10% off code, 10% off House of Jane. I'll leave it down below. If you do get this box, wait till you reach the page before you open the gifts. It just makes it so much funner that way. Okay, the next gift was on page 110. And I kind of had the idea of what it would be just from reading this. I can see the flicker flame of the not meant to be romantic candle in the bright pools of her eyes. And they look full of the kind of hope I'm not used to having directed at me unless it's about repairing pilings. So, yeah, I guessed it. It was a candle. Even when I was kind of shaking it before I opened it, because this was in shrink wrap, I was like, hopefully it's a candle. And sure enough, it is a citronella candle, and it's called the Not Meant to Be Romantic Candle. Citronella and lavender, it's 10 ounces. When I tell you this smells like $100, it smells like $100. It is really beautiful, and I like the tin. This is kind of a tin. When this candle's gone, I'm gonna be storing all sorts of, bits and bobs in there. So yeah, lavender and citronella. So that's the second gift. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at the third gift. I was like, wow, this is a big box. It's a nice box. Let's go to page 218. And there it is. Open your gift. And let's see. Hey, let me see where, all right, so there's really no hint here. Hey, I say, reaching out and catching her elbow, pulling her against my side and getting my arm around her. The first thing I think is that I don't know what to be mad about. The spray paint can or the rock or maybe Annabelle. But when Georgie leans her weight against me, I don't want to be mad. I don't want to be anything but focused on her. Georgie. All right, let's see what Georgie and we shall get. Page 218. It is a very nice book nerd, little protector in there, baseball cap. What do you think? I don't know. I am actually not a hat person, but I live in Florida and there's a lot of sun here, so yeah, it's cute. It's a cute hat. I will wear it when I need to block my face from the sun, obviously. A good place is the beach, but it's a very nicely made hat. And I probably have to make it a little bit tighter. It has elastic in the back. It has a little, Velcro flat tie back there, and it says Once Upon a Book Club. Yeah, looks much better, feels much better, tighter. So that is the third prize, a hat, and a very nicely made hat at that. Okay, there's one more gift in the box. Which, check this out. Isn't that the cutest bag? Okay. It's color coordinated with the book. The bookmark, all the literature is color coordinated with this bag. So, they thought of everything when they curated this box. Let's see, this is on page 331, and as soon as I read it, I knew it. 331 is actually the last page of the book, so I'm just going to read one sentence. Not that it's going to give away anything. I look up at her and set the marker against my skin. That's all I'm going to read, okay? Doesn't give away any spoilers. So I kind of knew exactly what it was based on what I had previously read in the book. And it is the Secret Wish marker by Sharpie, and it says Secret Wish marker. Who doesn't need this? Not only will I use it for secret wishes, I will use it to block out my address on packages I receive so nobody can see it on camera. Practical me. So that is the fourth gift. So we got the marker, we got this gorgeous robe which will fit any body type, we got the really cute book nerd baseball cap, which is growing on me, by the way, because I am a book nerd. I love to read. And we got the Not Meant to Be Romantic candle. So that is Once Upon a Book Club. Check out it through the link below. I do have a code, 10% off. House of Jane. You can buy one-off books, you can buy subscriptions for certain amounts of months, and the price does go down in price if you order, you know, like a 12-month versus a 3-month, etc. I don't make any money off of the commission, off of my code. I do get some book credit, which helps me, you know, support my channel. I can get some free books with my book code. So that's just being totally transparent to you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing as much as I did about talking about it. I loved this book. This is a keeper. And like I said, I'm not a chick lit type of girl, but it was perfect for me. And you know, it's a really good summer read, beach read too, because it's light. It's light and it's a page turner. I was just like reading it. I finished this book in like 3 days. 3 days of lots of reading. All right, guys, I am going to stop jabbering and I'm going to say goodbye, and let me know your comments down below. Give me a thumbs up, would be so appreciated, and subscribe if you so choose, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.